What's going on, brothers? This is Mgtow, your name. Got a video for you. As you're entitled, Out with the Old. Here goes. So, shout out to Brother Fish, shout out to Brother RPM, and shout out to the other content providers who've waited on this subject in regards to these studies and how these women in their 40s feel invisible. And the same can be said for women who are 36. But you see, the reason why they feel invisible is because they don't understand that time waits for no one. Time catches up to all of us. We can't stay young forever. We can't stay beautiful forever. We can't stay strong forever. We can't. Maybe in the kingdom, that's possible. Maybe in paradise, but not here, not this time. You see, all this really does is highlight the fact that when it comes to age and aging, these women, they are sorely afraid of it. Men, not so much. Me, I'm okay with it. I'm in my late 30s. I'm in my late 30s. There's more pepper than salt. Still got my physical prowess, still healthy, but I'm okay with it. I'm not nervous, I'm not panicking, and I sure as hell don't feel invisible. But yeah, this right here is basically a learning process. This is basically a learning process for these 40-year-old and late 30-year-old former spring chickens. They're learning right now, but they keep repeating the same mistake over and over again. Many of them, they are competing with younger women, and they're getting their asses whooped, and they can't live with it. It hurts them too much. That's why we have the saying, out with the old and with the new, and the new always overthrows the old. It is what it is. This is something that we all have to live with. I have to live with it. Hell, I'm not going to be able to drive trucks forever. I'm not going to stay young forever. I'm not going to stay strong forever. I mean, we can look at like the stories of the legendary King David. He was known as the ruler of Jerusalem, the king of Israel. He was also known as a giant slayer. But eventually, he got old, his strength and his stamina began to fade, and he became an old lion. And when lions are old, they're not as lively, they're not as powerful as they were in their youth. But that is something that we all have to come to terms with. We all have to face that. I have to face that. That's why right now, in my late 30s, I'm trying to learn all that I can get. I'm trying to learn as many skills as I can so that when I turn 40, I'm not out here struggling. I'm not out here lacking. Hence the old African saying, if they don't listen, life will teach them. Well, if you don't learn, your life will be unbearable. A lot of these trollops, they don't learn. And they feel that because they have youth and beauty, they shouldn't have to. And that's why so many of them right now are face planting. They're face planting because a lot of them just chose to stay stuck on stupid. And that's their problem, not ours. You see, instead of them actually learning from their mistakes, they want to deflect and just lash out at men in civilization. I said, no, you can't lash out at us. Y'all did it to yourself. Because in their youth, these are the same trollops who would tear men down for sport and laugh about it, and they're still doing it. They still do it. Even these 40-year-old former spring chickens who are angry because they're invisible, they're still doing it to this very day. Still doing it on TikTok. It's an endless cycle of women's great stupidity, but even the younger women are saying, you know what, these old birds, they're bitter. Their best days are behind them. Their blue skies are gone, and they're just out here trying to exact their revenge on the entirety of men, including the men that they're attracted to, including the men who have all 3 sixes. I myself included, because I just earned my 3rd 6. But even I don't find these former spring chickens attractive. But yeah, out with the old, in with the new. It is what it is. Life is not a spectator sport. Reality takes no prisoners. And we're living that. These trouts are living that. These former spring chickens are living that. These ran 3-shits are living that. But they're not going to learn. They're not going to learn. And neither will these catfishes who keep getting mixed up in... who keep getting arrested and punished for their bad behavior. But I'm going to talk about that in my next installment if they don't know us. But yeah. But that's my take on the whole thing. Out with the old, in with the new. We can't stay young forever. But it's not what I think. How about you, brothers? What are your thoughts on the subject? Let me know in the comment section. Hit me up. I'm all ears. It's not Mgtow. So I got for you. Like the bad stream in the commentary. For you to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel. You find a tip jar on my channel. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren. You know it's real. You know routine. Go on way, the way. SYSBMs for these former spring chickens. These ran-throughs. These weather-beaten broads who are mad because they feel invisible. Give them nothing. This has been Mgtow PSA. More comes tight. See you soon.